G'day guys, the podcast this week is brought to you once again by Bloke at a Bar Beer, the best fucking beer on the market.
Best beer I've ever had in my entire life.
It's the best I've ever had. Have you ever had a better bloke?
No, it's the only bloke I want, the only bloke I need.
Exactly.
And the good thing is everyone listening can get the same bloke. We can all share this bloke.
It's a bloke that's going to just please the masses.
And get down everyone's throat.
Exactly.
You can share the bloke without having to share the bloke.
That's perfect.
Mutually exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. But everyone gets a part of this substantially magnificent bloke.
We're on the midi this week, but that's not to say that we won't have a full strength one later.
No, definitely not. It's not. Look, the Caco, because bloke is just that good, has been going gangbusters, and currently there was none
out
of the
full
heavy.
strength. Must have been a few people in here on the weekend that drank all the full strength.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to all you guys that did that. Look, as we said, we are at the Caxton drinking bloke. It's the greatest place to drink bloke. If you can't get to the Caxton, though, to either have one in the pub or grab one from the bottle shop, Das, what can you do?
You can head to blokeatabar.com and use the store locator to find where you can get some bloke beer. Now,
Talk dirtier to me.
it is Bloke Midi, which is what we're on tonight, is now in all liquor legends across Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria and the ACT.
You're going to be really horny.
So, I don't know what else to tell you. Get out there and get a bloke down your throat.
Dude, you can't. I'm full stiff for a bloke right now to get down my throat.
Good news, there's one right in front of you.
Yeah, I know. So, go to blokeatabar.com. Right, g'day everyone. Welcome back to another edition of the lower grade letdowns of Klutz and Dust. Darsole, how are we?
Very, very well. Thank you, mate. Great to be back at the mighty Caxton Hotel on a lovely Monday evening.
It is
Monday. I had to double check that.
Spectacular. Yeah, it feels weird when they're doing the one pod tonight.
Yeah, we're recording on, if you're listening to this, it's Wednesday, and we're recording tonight with the boys from Alpha Blokes podcast, which will be out Friday. So get excited for that one.
Fucking very keen for it, but we're also keen to unwrap shove that in my mouth. We're very keen to unwrap a
Weekend of rugby league.
nice weekend of rugby league.
Rugby league.
A great weekend of rugby league. A lot of things happened this weekend that just make me smile.
Yeah,
to
me
be
too.
honest.
It's the greatest game of all, isn't it?
It was a fucking great weekend of rugby league.
Yeah, it was good. It was great.
Started off Thursday night. One of the blokes from work texted me, met me at the shed 6 a.m. Friday morning, and I said, I'll fucking see you there after a big Melbourne win. And he goes, haha, yeah, mate, we'll see what happens. I saw that cunt at 6 a.m. and I was like, yes, baby, 16-0. We kept the... You know what?
Not only 16-0, 16-0 against the Panthers.
Against the Panthers. And I understand the Panthers missing a few players.
But you were missing a few players.
So are we.
Yeah.
I don't know, 17 of them.
Yeah, I don't know about 17 anymore, but...
Yeah,
Hughes and Pappenhausen are fucking big outs.
Hughes, Pappenhausen, massive outs, as well as basically our entire back line. But shout out to David Nofo, who's come across.
Cam Munster at fullback is terrifying.
Dude, ridiculously good. It's, as I said last week, imagine a guy who grew up playing fullback being good at fullback.
Yeah, also like one of the most naturally gifted footballers in Australia. Yeah, and also loves broken play.
Yeah, right. The most dangerous thing is, like, imagine like you're kicking it to him and he gets like a view. He's got 30 metres in front of him where he can just go hole. And we know that he's
finding
good at
holes.
penetrating holes.
Absolutely. Any hole's a goal for Cam Munster.
Cam Munster has penetrated many holes in his fucking 28 years of life.
And he'll penetrate plenty more.
And he's got a lot more to
There's
penetrate.
nothing I love seeing more. Like, it's great seeing him at club level, but at state level for Queensland, Cameron Munster penetrating New South Wales holes is what I live for.
Exactly.
It's what I live for. In front of a crowd of 55,000 screaming fans.
We were there. And we heard a lot of penetration of holes.
Felt?
Felt.
You could taste it. It was in the air.
Yeah, definitely.
Feel it.
It was a bit sweaty.
All of the senses.
Yeah. A well lubricated Cam Munster is good for any fucking football team.
He will tingle every single one of your senses with his penetration.
He will. Now, another thing about Cam Munster, we were talking about this before. We don't have the exact quote, but Brendan Smith basically said that like he's the dumbest person.
He's dense. I think he called him dense or something.
Yeah, dense or dumb, and just said, just kept going on about it. And he's like, but as soon as he's on the football field, he's like so good, so smart, great football. Like
much like yourself, Clutzy.
Yeah, I know, dude. Thank you. Tell you what though, not like me.
Why?
He's so good.
He's so good. Yeah. Why? Because
he makes an impact. He makes an impact.
He can play 80 too.
He can. But no, very, very happy with the boys' performance. I was also saying to Darsole before this, I saw a little article on Cooper Johns. he's coming to the end of his contract at Melbourne, and he's sort of at a crossroads about where he'll go next year. And
tough one, because great system to be in. But
that's what he said. He grew up. He's been supporting Melbourne since 2005. Like, he fucking loves everything about Melbourne, but like, he's going to do what's best for his footy career. But I did have a chuckle. He's played 10 NRL games now, and his dad Matty's never been there to see him play first grade live.
Yeah.
Because every time he's played, it's been a Thursday or a Sunday. So that's when Matty does his show. So he's just sitting there in the studio beforehand, just like sweating, watching his fucking son play footy. And
maybe he should go play for the
fucking good game the other night.
He played great. Maybe he should go play for the Tigers or someone that just plays on Saturday nights. All the time.
I saw all these comments in the thing about like, will he stay with Melbourne, blah, blah, blah. All these people are going like, there needs to be John's blood in the Newcastle 7.
Yeah. Yep.
The Hunter needs it.
I would get around that.
Yeah, well, it'd be cool.
Because he's a very likeable character, isn't he?
He is, mate. But look, depending on the contract situation with our good friend Cameron, and also with our Pappenhausen's knee, riddle me this, actually. I've been thinking about this. Imagine,
we love riddles on this podcast.
No, okay, don't riddle me. Just fucking answer me straight and don't be a weird cunt. Pappenhausen, knee shot, doesn't really survive that long anymore. Do we move... I say we, as in the Melbourne Storm.
Yeah.
We move Munster to fullback and then have like fucking Hughes and Cooper in the halves or something.
Why just move Pappy on?
Well, imagine if he can't play. Dude, coming back from a kneecap that's been shattered in 10 places. That's going to be one of the greatest rugby league comeback stories next year if he doesn't get injured all year.
Yeah, do you reckon he can play 6? Pappenhausen?
Possibly, but like, he's a great fullback. I don't think he's big enough to play 6.
The team, the great are good. Like, Pappenhausen's probably a better player than Johns. Yeah. If you get Hughes and Johns combining and then you got Munster at the back still, like that could be for the greater good of the club.
It could be. And I
salary
don't know.
cap
It's something I've started thinking about recently.
Yeah.
It could be a way to keep fucking money down there as well. But also, like, it's going to be hard because you can't exactly be like, hey, Ryan, you've done so well for us over the last few years. Shame about your injuries. Fuck off.
You sort of can, though. Depends when his contract's up.
Yeah, exactly. It's just so... rugby league is a harsh, cruel mistress, isn't it? It is,
yeah.
My last talking point from that game, I think Joey Johns saying Sean O'Sullivan has possibly the best football IQ in the entire
Really? No, I didn't
league.
see that. No.
That's
a big statement.
Big words for a bloke who helped produce 0 points against the mighty Melbourne Storm. But
very true. Very true.
I just thought, wow, but credit to Sean. I'm a big fan of Sean.
He's been playing great footy this
Sorry
year.
to just do a drive-by roast on you there.
He's been playing great footy this year.
Yeah, so I'm keen to see him at the Finns next year. But anyway, moving on. The next game, fucking what a surprise. Warriors Bulldogs.
No one saw that coming, did they?
42-18. Now, Warriors just absolutely turned it on. I'm like, fuck, man. I thought the Doggies were actually playing good footy.
So did I.
Like, I
don't know what happened.
Coming good towards the end of the season.
Something I wanted to discuss was, it actually got overturned today, was how was Old Mates Form doing a shoey and getting banned for life from the stadium?
Apparently, dude, like that, he's been doing that for years. Did you see?
No, really? I didn't know that.
He's
the shoey guy.
Yeah, Roger Shuey Vasashek or something they call him.
Yeah, right.
So apparently he's had, don't quote me on those exact seats, but he's been a member for 16 years.
Fucking hell. And they wanted to ban him for life.
They wanted to ban him for life because he did a shoey.
Grow up. Vodafone Warriors.
Fuck off, Vodafone Warriors.
As we've said previously, I think it was on this podcast, how do you even enforce that?
Exactly.
They don't have that good of facial recognition, I wouldn't think.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe foot recognition. They're scanning the shoes.
Possibly. I don't know.
But it got overturned. Coincidence? I think not.
No, definitely not. But look, also sorry for the drive-by there on the Vodafone Warriors. I don't think it was their decision. I think it was like ground staff.
Yeah, I don't think it was the actual club's decision. No.
So hopefully the club actually pulled them out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just good to see that rugby league prevails in the end.
It always does. It always will and it always does.
Exactly. So, I shed a little tear when I saw him get banned, to be honest.
So did I.
You can't fucking do that.
No, you can't.
What a cult hero. Anyway, moving on. Another great night for rugby league. Still on the same night. The Eels getting done 26-0 by the Rabbitohs.
Trell Mitchell is looking so good.
Yeah, bro.
He's injured though.
But did you see his comment today? Roasty reshared it.
No.
Fox League put something up today. So shout out to Roasty for getting on this quickly. Fox League posted something about Latrell going down with a groin injury. And Latrell's commented, Parking the Ferrari in the garage, baby. So, yeah, I think...
Fuck, that's mad.
Man, honestly, if Latrell was injured, put a fucking line through South season. Hey, he has been so instrumental to that team. I wasn't the biggest fan of Trell probably in the last few years purely because, like, I thought, like... Yeah, he's a good fucking footy player, but some of the shit he did was a bit too much carry on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit too aggressive. But fuck, man, we've said it already this year. As he matures, he is fucking just getting...
It's me so good, mate.
So
when he ruled himself out of Origin, I was like, thank God for that.
Thank God. Dude, you know
he's such a good player.
You know what's scary? Next year, thinking about Origin for the Blues.
Yeah.
Like, we will have the wood on them.
Always do, always will.
But fuck, it's going to be tough taking down the likes of Turbo, Trell, Teddy,
Matty
Burton instead of Luai. I hope they pick Luai next year.
Yeah, not a big game player in my opinion.
Not a big game player, no. Just like the Crimson Chin, Nathan Cleary. But
I can't remember.
I see you're looking at some markets there for a possible grand final.
Yeah, I can't remember what the ladder is, but it's pretty interesting that the odds for the grand final winner don't resemble the ladder. Like Brisbane Broncos currently sitting at $26 in 6th position. The Sydney Roosters are in 8th position, sitting at 13. Sorry.
Yeah, right. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's
Roosters
a weird one,
hot.
but it's like, fuck, man. Like
Cowboys
going
sitting in
on
second at $7.50 and Storm at third at Storm at 4th at $7.
Fuck.
I know what you mean though. Recent form, but it's just
man,
a bit.
Yeah.
That probably takes into consideration something I'm not thinking about, which would be like which side of the finals they land on as well.
Yeah, exactly. But fuck, mate, Roosters and the Rabbitohs are coming good at the right time.
Absolutely.
And that was shown in the Roosters game against the Cowboys on Saturday with a 32-18 win. Fuck, we wouldn't have said it, but fucking big condolences to the Green family as well.
Absolutely.
That was a fucking shocking thing. I was at work and heard that on Triple M and I was like, holy fuck. Like, just another reminder, we've said it on all the podcast platforms. Obviously, we've gone through losing.
We're going to keep saying it as well.
I think. Fucking oath, man. We have to. So, you know, it's a fucking terrible thing to go through, losing someone to a mental illness and suicide. So, guys, there is plenty of places you can reach out to if you're not feeling 100% and you just want to chat to someone and feel like everything's getting a bit too much. There's always Lifeline. And as we've said before, there's Trademark as well with TISES. So
or even us. Send us a message on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. We've had a fair few come through. So, guys, once again, just big condolences to the Green family and fuck, it's just devastating.
I read a quote, I can't remember who it was from, but they were like, the North Queensland Cowboys club will probably win 100 premierships in the future and it won't be their first premiership they ever win. It won't be the last premiership they ever win, but you can't take away from the fact that Paul Green won the first premiership with the Cowboys. Which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, man. You have a look at the achievements.
Arguably one of the, in our lifetime, I reckon the best grand final. Like,
it
JT's last game. I know, but like JT's last game, kicking a field goal in extra time, scoring the try on the siren, like fucking hell.
As a supporter of another team that was not involved in that grand final, I reckon that is the best grand final I've ever watched.
Yeah.
It was just like two Queensland teams going at it, man. Fuck. And just the emotion shown by everyone was just unreal.
If it was other way around, like I said this today at work talking about going to the grand final in Sydney, I was like, if at the ground and the Broncos won, I would think I would just spontaneously combust. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know where to look. I wouldn't know what to say. It'd be so fun.
It'd be fucking awesome.
Especially like that.
Yeah,
oh
man.
My God.
But yeah, fuck. Roosters got up in that game. Going back to the game, 32-18.
Very dominant, the Roosters.
Fuck, they looked very good, didn't they?
Very, very good.
Very hard to beat in Sydney, so that sucks for a lot of other teams. Yeah. The mid-game on Saturday, Sharkies just putting the points on West Tigers. No surprises there.
Yeah, no surprises there. Always going to happen.
36-12. Sharkies coming good.
Smokies, I reckon, like, I don't know. They seem to be going on everyone's radar. I don't know why, but like,
dude, it's funny how like the Sharks have been like a wave. They've just been coming and going.
Been riding the wave of 2022, haven't they? A bit like the Tides.
Yes,
in and out.
Yeah.
Is there a tsunami coming for the grand final?
There could be.
Potentially.
There could be. Lenina's back.
Lenina's back.
Lenina
Some
has been
seismic activity
confirmed.
in camp.
Yeah, it's fucked. So, look, if Lenina is hitting around the time of the Rugby League grand final, and the finals
Depending
in
on
general.
depending on the tides. Could be a king tide.
Exactly. Fucking crystal people, let us know what the fucking moons and shit are doing. Please.
Yeah, if Chris, if you could look ahead and tell us who's going to win, we'll load up on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'd be great.
That'd be
Thanks.
awesome. But I really want to know my lunars. And
Tell us
all.
in 30 words or less who's going to win the grand final and why it's the Brisbane Broncos.
Well, guess what?
What?
We're never going to get that from a crystal person.
What? Why?
Because
Under
they can't-
30 words.
Under 30 words, bro. Have you ever had a horoscope?
No, I haven't.
No, don't fucking get one.
Have you had it?
Nah. There's a reason why.
Maybe we should ask Justin the horoscope.
We should.
Yeah, maybe we'll try and tee that up for next week.
Yeah, Scope, reach out. Can you give us a horoscope about who's going to win the crystal infused NRL grand final?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I don't know, something like that.
We'll work on that.
Next game. Broncos. 28-10.
Not convincing.
Not convincing. You still win by 18 points.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Should've
our
been a
group
lot
chat
more.
was the saddest sack of cunts on Saturday night after their football team winning by 18 points.
Yeah. The Lions
I
won
was
too,
just
didn't
sitting
they?
there, yeah, and the Lions won, and everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe we almost lost. Like, well, I was like, guess what? You won.
Yeah. But we need to be doing better than that at this time of the season, I reckon. Like, I don't know.
It's also good to, like, I know like you're saying that, but also at the same time, like, it's good to see
That
you
wasn't
can
our
win
GF.
playing shit.
That wasn't our GF, was
No,
it?
exactly.
Like, we need to step up this week for the Storm. Like,
Yeah.
happy to get the
Yeah.
shit game out of our system against the Knights and still take the 2 points.
Yeah.
Like, you prefer that to happen and us to rock up on Friday night and play good footy.
Yeah.
But yeah, just not convincing.
No, not at all. What was lovely though from Brisbane's performances on the weekend was maybe not their on-field performance, but shout out to Kobe Hetherington, who we
Looking great at Champside on
the week Sunday. Yeah, he was looking fucking great. We did not go up and say g'day because we didn't want to be those dudes.
I also had my jersey on, so I would look like
yeah.
such a dribbler.
Darcy had his 1995 Broncos jersey on, and he's like, "Oh my God, I would hate to run into him because I look so fucking cringe."
Yeah,
It's a good looking jersey though.
it is, though. But like, I don't know.
It's funny as. I suppose the biggest thing coming out of that game, well, not really that game, it's a few days later now, but it's a Knights incorporated thing, was old Kalen Ponga and
Congrats
Kurt
on
Mann.
buying a house, KP.
Yeah, congrats on buying a house. And you know what? Why are we getting angry at a man going to the toilet with another man when he's having a throw up, you know? What's weird about two blokes going to the toilet together? Chicks do it all the time.
Kurt Mann obviously just assaulted the earth bloke, just
Yeah.
looking after his mate who's unwell in the bathroom. Like,
Exactly.
probably just having a sword fight.
Dude, exactly. And it's like, no one bats an eyelid when your fucking misso takes her best mate to the toilet every fucking time. There might be three of them in there.
Yeah, it could be. It's like a
No.
clown car.
Yeah,
the whole team could be in there.
Exactly. How many are going to come out?
Who knows?
Oh my God, there's 7. That's fucking sick.
Just leave the boys alone. They're just trying to have a sword fight.
Let us know, how many of your mates have you fit into a toilet cubicle at once? And how many swords were, I suppose, crossed? Let us know.
Remember when we burped at the exact same time yesterday?
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
So weird.
So smelly. It's fucking awesome though. But yeah, you know, like he bought a house and he had a few too many drinks and he threw up. We have all been there.
Yeah, well, I haven't bought a house, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't bought a house, but I've yacked in a lot of toilets.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Especially toilets at the Caxton Hotel.
Yep.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving
Moving on. I didn't watch any Sunday footy.
I didn't get to, but the first game, I heard it was a bit controversial. There should have been a penalty to the Dragons at the end, but apparently it happened the last time they played. But also, neither of these teams are going to be fucking winning a grand final, so it doesn't really fucking
Just
matter.
making up the numbers at the end of the day, aren't
Exactly. It's just another statistical game in the world of rugby league stats.
they? I like to think that the Bronx aren't making up numbers, but in reality, like...
Oh, don't you dare say that about your team.
Yeah, I know, but it's like... There's
Don't you dare say that about your team.
pretty hotly contested at the top. I reckon the winner of Friday night's game will be a force to be reckoned with in the final series.
Yeah. I think the loser could be as well.
Penrith aren't as good as they have been early in the season. I know they've got both their halves out and they'll come back, but like I don't know. Part of me is like they won't be as good as they were. You don't just have 6 weeks off and then come back and play like you were.
Rip up. Yeah, exactly.
Cowboys somewhat out of form. Like Sharks, Storm, Roosters, Souths all just on fire. Like
Melbourne Storm are doing a real New England Patriots right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that. But
well, all right. The Patriots always get fucking written off when they start having a couple of losses.
Yeah.
And they just come together and just win a fucking Super Bowl.
Yep.
Happened a few years ago. We lost by like 30 or 40 points to the Chiefs in week 4. And then all of a sudden, fucking the article was like, the dynasty's over. Okay. Relax. The dynasty's over. Just all of a sudden, the Patriots went on and just fucking tore up and won a Super Bowl.
Relax a bit.
It's actually about to happen with Melbourne. Yeah. People said they've lost 3 in a row.
I wonder if a Broncos Storm grand final would be possible. Like, I wonder
I'm
which
sure
way.
there would be. Yeah. I'm sure in some world it is. That'd be
Somewhere
fucking
else.
sick, to be honest.
Some possibility. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Bronx, Cows, Storm. Be great to have 2 of those teams playing the GF.
One of us would be crying.
Oh. I'd dead say.
Actually, I think both of us would be
if the Bronx made the grand final, I would cry no matter the result, I think.
Yeah.
Depends. If it was like, if we got smashed, I probably wouldn't. Like, say we lost like 30-0.
Yeah.
But like, if it's on the siren,
there's nothing worse than like a close loss in footy.
Yeah.
Particularly something so meaningful like that.
Oh, I look back at the Origin series this year and I just imagine the feeling that it felt like to be a New South Wales supporter when Ben Hunt was running away. And I think, thank fuck, that's not me, baby.
Kill the stream.
Kill the stream.
Yes, dude.
I woke up from that game of footy with sore muscles because I was just tensing and screaming as hard as I could.
Dude, so fair.
Oh, that's why we love footy.
But yeah, fucking who cares about the Raiders and Dragons? Moving on.
Who cares about
possibly one of my favourite games of the weekend. Yeah. Can you imagine having your fucking season finished, all set in motion
by the Titans,
by losing to the Titans? Not just by a couple of points. You lost by 20 points. You almost had 50 points put on you by the Titans.
Yeah. The Titans have got that in them, though, I feel.
Yeah.
No excuses, though.
But Manly don't have anything in them.
Yeah, not anymore.
No.
One-man band.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be a 2-man band down there. They don't like that.
No.
They really don't like that.
Their man is no longer in the band. Well, this season. Yeah. He's out of the band.
He's gone.
The conductor of the band is gone.
He's gone.
Manly a 10th, I think.
Yeah. Dude, they literally, for them to make the finals now, they're 6 points behind the Roosters. The Roosters have to lose every single game.
I'm pretty sure I checked this on the weekend. The Roosters have the easiest run home.
Yeah, they do. So the Roosters have to just like do one of the biggest chokes in history, and the Sea Eagles have to win every game by like 40 points or some shit.
Roosters have Tigers. Storm, that'll be a tough game. Rabbits, that'll be a tough game. Oh, so they don't have an easy run.
They don't have an easy run.
But like they've only got to beat the Tigers.
Yeah.
To make sure Manly don't make the 8.
But I just think it's...
Roosters have a tough run.
Let's go right back to the start of the season, yeah? I think one of our first predictions was Manly will not make the top 8.
Yeah, it was my bold call for the season.
Purely because we said that they had one of the shittest teams last year that somehow made the top 4.
Yep.
Like, they just don't have a decent team.
It's centered around one man.
Yeah, exactly. So,
suck a dick. Anyway, this week's game, shall we get into that?
Yeah, I reckon.
Dude, Thursday night's going to be a cracker. Rabbitohs.
It's another good round of rugby league football.
Yeah, absolutely. Rabbitohs v Panthers in South Sydney, baby. Accor Stadium.
Accor Stadium, where the Rabbitohs no longer call home. Did you see that as well?
No, I didn't know that.
I don't know where the fuck they're playing next year.
Yeah, right. Are they revamping it or something?
I think they're revamping Accor, but
cool.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Rabbitohs favourites.
Yeah, interesting.
We were just having this discussion before. We've put together our malts, our bets for the week, and like, yes, the Panthers are missing fucking their halves, but are they that bad without?
Yeah, I think the form of the Rabbits is.
I agree, dude. Latrell Mitchell is just
on one.
He's playing like a fucking 12-year-old with 6-year-olds. You know? It's
he's
like,
on one.
It's like he is the
older
cousin.
It's gonna be a fucking good game.
Yeah.
I'm pumped for it.
It's going to be fucking sick. I could see the Rabbitohs winning by a lot of points here, to be honest. Though.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like, I kind of like that the Panthers are $2. Like, there's value there, I think. And then you look at the line, and it's only like 2.5. So like that doesn't really add much.
I think they really missed Dylan Edwards as well.
Yeah. I wonder if he's playing.
I'm not sure.
It won't be. Teams won't be out till tomorrow, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going the rabbits here.
Yeah.
But
me too. I'm not putting that in my malt though.
I'm doing the same as I did last week.
Yeah, righto.
All right, Friday the 19th.
Cowboys Warriors.
I'm going the Cowboys here.
Cowboys by 1,000.
First game back in fucking Townsville after Greeny. I think it's going to be a highly emotional night, big night for the Cowboys. Fucking hopefully they show up.
I'm just going to check what the line in that game is. I reckon
it's like 18 or 20 or something.
Yeah, 19.5.
Fuck,
Leave me out of that.
Well.
Broncos Storm, Friday night, baby.
Well, I'm going the Storm.
I'm going the Broncos.
You know what?
Obviously.
Broncos, $2.45. Great value.
Yeah.
Exceptional value.
To me, this game, being at Suncorp, should be like $1.90, $2.10. You know what I mean? Yeah. Storm probably deserve to be favourites.
I think I'm not going to go back and have a look, but over the last few years, I think when Melbourne have come up here, they have had Cam Smith, but they've put like 50 points on the Broncos every fucking time. It's been like a big scoring game, and that was even when the Broncos were still
before
good,
the last 2 years.
Before the last 2 years. Yeah. But in saying that, very improved side, Broncos, home game, finals are on the line.
Holy fuck. Head to head, they've played 51 games. Storm have won 37 of them.
That's insane.
Broncos have only won 13.
Fuck.
That's so bad.
That's pretty cooked.
Yeah.
What are the last meetings?
32-20 Storm, 40-12 Storm, 46 Storm.
Yeah, right.
But that was this year and then 2 last year. Like Broncos were fucking average ass last year.
Fuck. Well, yeah, I'm going Melbourne there, obviously, but we're going to be at the game, actually. We've spoken about it. I think we'll be at the Caco beforehand in the car park. So if anyone's keen for beveraginos,
you'll know where to find us, baby.
Come and get some blokes down your throats with us.
There'll be blokes flowing.
Fucking let's try and sell the Caco out of
I was going to say, hopefully we don't run out. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we don't. I don't know what's best. Be good though.
We're in the Storm supporters section as well. So
it's either going to be a great or a long night for me.
Yeah, exactly. So it should be fucking sick.
That's a great game. That's some Thursday, Friday night footy. Yep. Fucking what a lineup.
So good. You know what? I think even this next game is going to be entertaining. Eels Bulldogs.
Yeah. If the doggies show up.
If the doggies show up. Both of them have just been fucking done by.
Yep.
Well, actually, Eels got done by South. Very good team.
Yeah.
But the doggies, who have been showing a lot of improvement, done by the Warriors.
Yep, they'll want to bounce back.
Fucking oath.
It's a combank.
I'm going the Bulldogs here, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
I'm feeling an upset.
Okay.
I'm feeling a bit of an upset.
I'm going to go Bulldogs as well then. Fuck it. Go the doggies.
I'm just feeling an upset.
The later game, Manly vs Sharks. Sharks win by 1,000.
Yeah, Sharks win. Four Pines Stadium.
Yep.
Beer sponsor. Love it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely going the Sharkies there. Next.
How good's having the Saturday night game on Channel 9 again as well, just quietly?
Is it?
Yeah.
Hectic.
It was this week as well. The Broncos.
Oh, true. Leading in the finals, that happens. Yeah, it's awesome.
Roosters, Tigers, Roosters. I think the scoreboard, this SCG won't have enough like numbers on it to keep the score. So
yeah, correct. If the Tigers win this will be one of the biggest upsets of all time.
Yeah.
100%.
Jeez, that'll put a fucking handbrake on the Roosters finals.
Yeah.
Won't it?
That'd be fucked. All right, we got Dragons, Titans. I'm going the Dragons here.
Yeah.
But
Titans are too hot and cold. They had too good of a game last week. They won't play 2 good games.
They're probably still on a bender from it.
Yeah.
Then Knights, Raiders. I'm going the Raiders.
Yep.
Because the Knights stink. Now,
Multi-time.
bets for the week.
I've got a 3-4-legger.
Yep.
3 pretty short legs. St. George Dragons, head-to-head, $1.55. Sydney Roosters, $1.07. North Queensland Cowboys, head-to-head, $1.10. And to add a bit of value there, I've gone Broncos 13+. And that'll give you $11 odds.
Broncos 13+.
Yeah. The way I look at it, it's essentially $11 for the Broncos to win 13+.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
Because the others should just win.
Now, just going over my malt last week, after having a 6 of 8 in my lines the other week, I did fucking atrocious this last week. So I've gone back to it. Just because I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway.
You got to do what you got to do.
So we're picking a line for every game. I've gone Souths -2.5, North Queensland -19.5, Melbourne -5.5, Bulldogs +8.5, Cronulla -9.5, the Roosters -21.5, which is fucking daunting.
That's crazy,
but
they should do that.
They should do that. St. George -4.5, Canberra -6.5. So basically, I've got all the favourites
at the line.
Bar Bulldogs at the line. That gives you $161.01.
Fucking hell.
So, look.
So go Bulldogs.
It's got to come off one day. Go to Bulldogs is essentially what I need. There's some big lines in there, but, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how we go.
We will see how we go.
Yeah, in other sporting news, the Wallabies suck again.
Yeah, I didn't get up and watch that, but I heard they got beaten.
No,
Didn't we have, like, heaps of injuries, though?
We do have incredible amount of injuries, but it still fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It still hurts.
Yeah, that is
But
shit house.
It is what it is. Yeah, and then also sporting wise, Jeeps had a great little outing against North, except for Prem Colts on the weekend. Commiserations, boys. But I don't know. I'll get permission from the man, but I might chuck up a video of Benny Byrne from reserve grade putting a hit on this poor country.
Great
North.
hit. Great hit.
One of the best hits of all time.
Yeah, it's a great hit.
He just absolutely levels this bloke. So might chuck that up on the socials, see if Benny doesn't get too embarrassed. But,
post it on Wednesday after the pod drops.
Yeah. But it was fucking sensational. I've still got a bit of a boner from it.
It's a great video.
I've shown a lot of people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think that is it for our little sporting prowess. Oh, shout out to the Lions this Friday as well.
I've got one more thing before we finish, but continue.
Yep. The Lions take on the D's at the Gabba on Friday, same night.
Brisbane will be humming bull.
If Brisbane win, we get a top 4 spot. Massive. Last week of fucking AFL round.
The River City coming to life.
Yeah, it's.
I reckon Suncorp will go close to being sold out on Friday night.
100%.
The Gabba will be sold out if it's the D's.
Basically, Brisbane nightlife get out on Friday night.
There will be 80,000 people watching live sport in Brisbane on Friday night.
Yep, it's gonna be fucking sick.
We had one message come through which I forgot about until just now, but very great friend of the pod and long-time listener, Rob from Dysart, reached out and wanted us to actually explain what a line bet was.
Okay, so essentially a line bet, so you got your two teams right. It's all about giving a head start.
Or the opposite of a head start.
Or the opposite of a head start, yeah. So if there's a minus, say, we'll
Roosters.
we'll go into a game just to explain it a little bit.
Basically, it's a way to bookies do their best to get the odds the head-to-head odds around $1.90 each team. So it's the points line where they think they can handicap either side to make it more level and close to $2 odds.
So essentially, let's go the Manly Cronulla game, for example. So Manly, they've got +9.5. So basically they're saying that Manly can lose by 9 points or less or win that game. And if you bet on that.
Basically, whatever the line says, plus or minus, just add or subtract that from their score, right?
Yeah.
So Manly are starting this game with 9.5 on the board, which means who are they playing? The Sharks.
Yeah.
The Sharks have to win by 10 to cover that line.
Yeah.
So if you take the line of Manly +9.5 and they lose by 8, your bet wins.
Yeah. So, the plus doesn't mean that's what they've got to win by. The plus means that's just...
You add that to their score.
Yeah, you add it to their sure.
And the minus,
and the
obviously,
minus means you subtract it from their score.
So, a game like the Roosters game where Roosters are heavy favourites, I think the line's like 20 points, which allows them to give the $1.90-ish odds.
Yeah, so the line for that one's 21.5.
Yeah.
So basically, they've got to win by 22 points or more for that to pull off.
Yeah. Or conversely, you could take the West Tigers +21.5 and they can lose by 20 and your bet wins.
Yeah.
21 and your bet wins.
So it's a wonderful world to be in, really.
It is a great world to be in. That's about it for this week's podcast. Hope that helps.
Yeah, so.
Go Jeeps, go Broncos.
Go Jeeps indeed. Shout out to Friday night.
Go Bulldogs.
Shout out to the boys. We're missing so many people on Friday night against Brisbane Toa. It's a pretty crucial game.
Oh, because you're violently ill and can't make it, right?
I already said I'm going to the fucking Broncos Storm game and getting pissed. I just didn't realise it was against Toa. Another boy's in fucking New Zealand.
I'll play. I'll take one for the team and I'll play for Jeeves.
Good luck, cunt. You'll end up like the barber. Knocked out for a few minutes. Anyway,
See you on...
Don't piss the sheets and give him fucking
Make sure you
heaps.
tune in on Friday. Alpha Blokes Pod. It's going to be massive.
Like and subscribe.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Yeah, bye.